Here's our Marathon bus walkthrough of the interior. Here's the front door. There's the steps. There's some little pine needles on there from outside. Here is the flex steel chairs. And they're in great shape. They're about 5 years old. Here's the cockpit. There's the backup camera. Here's a lot of your switches. You have, as far as light switches are concerned, you can push that button. It'll turn off all the lights that are on in the coach. I have them all on right now, except for these right here, which I can turn on. And those are 110 or 120 volt. The generator's on right now. You probably can't hear it because it's very quiet. This chair, also the passenger's chair, this makes into a lounge as well. There is a step that comes out here that covers that area up. You have to start it up, get air in the system. I haven't started it up today. More storage up in here. Both sides. It has a removable faceplate stereo system. Sounds amazing. Here's all your controls. There is your wipers. Here's your cruise control over here, your Jake brake or exhaust brake, whatever you want to call it. Your leveling system. Back here is the actual tag axle system, and with the brakes as well. There was a amp, I believe, in here. It's no longer here, but like I said, it sounds great. This is the new TV that we just had installed about a year ago, and that comes with a sound bar that we also had installed at the same time. And then here the barrel chairs are relatively new, about the same time as the flex steel chairs. There's a subwoofer. You can see the hardwood floor, which is a real hardwood floor, by the way, is in amazing shape. And then the Corian steps there. This is all Corian. Everywhere you see, so that's actually Corian right there. Corian sills going all the way across on all the windows. Corian over here for all of these windows. Here's the sink area. Here's the table. Dinette, there's storage under there. There's deep, and those are lined as well. Original Marathon glasses, all in great shape. We're only missing one. We use them quite a bit, actually. Here's your cockpit area. There's another storage over here as well. When you go back, and then you go into granite tiles, those are in great shape. Corian table. More of the Corian sills going all the way across. These windows all do open as well. Corian over there on top of the washer dryer, which is a vented washer dryer. Corian countertops. Those are the sinks. Corian over here. Here's the cooktop. Oops, paper towels are out. Still have, like I said, it's completely lined, meaning all this is lined, all the walls are lined, even the lids are lined. You have a thermostat for the heat. Here's your heat pump controls. And here is more lights. You have under cabinet lighting. All the lights are dimmable as well. You have storage up here for your dishes and stuff, which is quite big. And then over here on this side, you have more storage, and it's all the European style hinges. More storage. This is what we actually used for the pantry when we use it. And it goes all the way across. All the doors all line up. Those are all real plywood with a laminate face on them. It's all in amazingly perfect shape. This window opens on that side. That window opens on this side. Then that window opens on this side. What we usually do is, because we usually just run the air, is we take the screens out and just put them underneath the bed, so it's just there's no screens blocking your vision. This table also slides and pivots, so however you want to position it. My wife used it when we would go out of town to work at, because sometimes she had to work while we were out of town. Here is your line drawers. Here is your under cabinet when the lights come on. This is your under cabinet lighting, and then this is underneath. There's your Aqua Hot right here, your Insta Hot. It's quite a big storage underneath there, so excuse the mess. We have all of our cleaning supplies in there still. And there's a nice little rag holder right there. The only thing it's missing is a disposal. It does not have a disposal. So we just put little screens in there. Here's all your drawers going down. Nice big drawers. And still haven't cleaned that out. Your dishwasher, which actually works amazing. It's old school, so it'll sandblast the dishes. You have more cabinets over here as well. Another drawer here as well. Here is your, I believe it's Splendid. Yep, Splendid. I think this is about 5 years old as well. Washer, dryer, vented, all in one. So it doesn't take 3 hours to dry your clothes. It vents down beneath the coach. You have a little display area there. Now, if you're wondering where all the plugs are, Marathon does not like the plugs to be seen, so they hide them everywhere. Up top, there's some more lights. So there's 3 positions in the coach that you control the lights on those switches. There and then I believe one of the vanity, or 2 places. Here's your convection microwave oven. Works really well, actually. Your smoke detector. The Jenn-Air refrigerator supposedly had been rebuilt. So it's got like a real compressor and all that kind of stuff that can be replaced and serviced and rebuilt. Just absolutely love this refrigerator. Doesn't smell or anything. Usually the doors are left open when we store it, but I closed it for the video. Here's one of your medicine cabinets. Again, completely lined. One of your medicine cabinets, completely lined. And completely lined. And then this is your shower, which is all Corian. Corian, this is sink number 1. And then you have more storage underneath here. More storage in here. And then you have your fantastic fan controller there. Another heat thermostat. So each place that has one of these thermostats, it controls the heat, either the Webasto heat or the Tokik heat, which is actually right underneath there. And that's your heater down there. Or next to it, that's your radiator heater, which runs off a 12 volt and burns diesel oil, or 110 or 120 volt. You have 2 racks right here for your towels. You have a really nice pocket door here that locks. And then it shuts off. And then that shuts off the whole bathroom. So when you're in the coach, if you have guests over, whatever, you don't want them looking back there. Shuts it off nicely. We like it. Usually just myself and my wife, so we leave it open. And then it will just slide open, so it does come with a nice little lock here, which you use for traveling. Your sink, I don't know if the water is, yeah, the water pumps aren't on right now, but it still has some pressure in it. And your shower works amazing. It's got built in there. This is Corian right here. Completely Corian with an actual solid shower pan, so it never leaks. Here's your bathroom, and then it has it still has some air in the system. And then that's your door there, and you press that button and it opens and shuts it. So I could probably try the front, actually. Let's go back over there and try the front and see. I was out here about a week ago, and I started it up and it still has air in the system. Let's see. So right here you hit this, and that would come out right there, but there's just not quite enough air in the system for it to come out. So you're going dining, galley, fridge, washer dryer, vanity number 1, medicine cabinet number 1, fantastic fan up there, no leaks anywhere in this coach. There's no stains on the headliner. It's an ultra suede headliner. Here's your bathroom, toilet. This is more storage in here. That's where you store all your toiletries and stuff like that. It even has a little rebuild kit for the valve in the toilet. There's no macerator pump or anything like that. This is a intake for the air conditioner for the mid-cabin one. There's some access panel right there to service something. Here's your tanks, water tanks. It has some vents in here. So now here's your shower. Now if you want to close this off, you would do it like that, and then that would close off the bathroom, and you would shut this door as well back here, and now the whole bathroom would be shut from the public. And as you can see, there's all these full-length mirrors, no lack of mirrors. There's another one right here as well. Here's the bathroom, and then this, I don't know if it still has enough steam, and then there's also a full length on that. And there you go. So now you're completely closed off in here, and the toilet is completely separate. Yeah, it's just running out of air right now. But when the air's full, that thing is great. Door. Here is the other one. Here is vanity number 2. Here's more drawers. Here's a storage area. Drawer. Drawer. And I don't know what that handle was from. I've yet to figure that out. More storage. More storage. More windows. Balances. More storage. All lined. Here's your control panel right here. This is where you would turn on like your water pump 1, water pump 2, turn them off as well, and all your relays and stuff like that. Here's 2 more lamps. Here is over here. This is the TV. You kind of walk around. That's the way we're thinking about having that removed, and then just going flat across there. Here's more drawers. Some of these drawers are just monstrous. There is the backup camera with the side view cameras and all that. We haven't hooked that up yet, but it comes with the coach. Here is the thing. There is a fuse that I have not replaced, and I don't know why I haven't. And then here's a carousel in here, and that is the width of the bus. This whole carousel, which is 8 feet wide, the bus is. That's the access back there to your backup camera. Here's some of your electronics. There's your ZAMP solar charge controller. These are the lights that come on when the door comes on. It didn't have a fuse in it when we purchased the bus, and I've never replaced it. And I don't know why, because we actually never use this because it has so much storage. And there's more drawers down here. Each side drawer, each side table has drawers as well as heat down below. And there's more windows there. There's storage. It has a mirror that has an accent light that goes around it. Etched accent. And then, I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. And then it has a blind down if you don't want to see that there. And then you can also turn it on. It's got a blue light that comes there, and you can go all the way down with that. And that's in the shower. And it's got like a crest in there. So if you wanted to make it private in there, you can. And everything works. Like I said, vanity number 2, and then this is the mother of all medicine cabinets. It is the width of the vanity and super deep, so that holds quite a bit, and it's lined as well. And then it has more lights right there, and that's the other switch I said. That's the only 2 places where they put these switches right here. I don't know if it was an afterthought when they were building it. It's got a plug there, plug there, plug there. You can turn off all the lights in the coach from either one. So if you were to hit the master bedroom switch right here, if you look at all the lights that are on, all the accent lights, every light is on, the soffit light's on, and then boom, now every single light on the coach is off. And if I want to turn it back on, I go over here to master switch, turn it on. Same thing over here. So if on the other side of the bed, it has the same switching. So you can go master, you can go switch lights, which is going to turn on all the lights on here so you can see it. Or you can go to accent etched bedroom reading. Well, maybe you can't. I thought you could on this side. Maybe not. I remember it doing it, but maybe I always turned it off because I usually slept on this side. And then underneath here, this lifts up. And it's got storage. There's a safe that we purchased. And then there's the factory safe. I have keys to the factory safe as well as a safe right there. More drawers right there. And then this is a wardrobe closet. It's got a little front windshield cover there if you wanted to reflect some of that light coming in. But it does have blinds all. They could work as sun visors and completely blinds it out. This is where you could also put a stacked washer dryer, but no need since you have a vented washer. And this also closes off. Oh, there's where the handle goes. I just never had it reinstalled. And that's a solid door, by the way. There's nothing in here that's particle board or anything like that. I know I'm probably missing something. Oh, and then this bed. This makes into a bed like this. Boom. And now it's a bed. You take those cushions off. So what we did is at nighttime we would just put this down and then watch some TV and snuggle on the couch. And then to put it up, you go up like this, one click, push it down, and boom, it's back into a bed. None of this is faded or ripping or tearing or anything like that. Everything is in like new condition. And there's blinds for all these windows that go up and down as well. Completely blacks out the bedroom. So if you like it nice and blacked out at night, the master bedroom or the only bedroom is completely dark. And there's 2 vanities with 2 medicine cabinets, and so 2 different people can get ready at the same time. And 45 feet long, and as you can tell, it's quite a big space. So I'm standing right here, so you can definitely, 2 people can be in the galley and walk past each other no problem. Fantastic fan up there. It does have a fan in here, so whenever you turn on the water closet, it turns on the fan. Turn it off and the fan goes off. But you can, if you don't want the fan on, you can do this, turn off the fan, door lock, door close, that will lock and close the thing. And switch lights, what it basically does is just turns on all the lights on all of throughout the coach. And then you got blind up, blind down for here as well. stovetop works great. Everything works as it should. There's not really anything I can think of that's major that needs to be done. Coach is ready to hit the road. Up here I use this to hold my cell phone. I just clamped it onto the navigation system that it has on it, but I just use the phone all the time. All your gauges, turbo gauges. It also has the Detroit Diesel electronics control monitor, which will log hours, idle time, drive hours, anything you want to know. It's in there. Like I said, Corian, it's got little reading lights there, in there. These are the controls for the split units or the Cruisairs. There's one here. There's one here. And then there's one here in the bedroom. Right there. Air conditioning comes up top there for the bedroom. For the middle area, it comes up there, over here, and right there. And then for in here, for the front area, it comes up over there, which blows really hard. But as you can see, it's just a great coach. And there's all the corners are rounded, so you don't have to ever worry about bumping into something. And you got to remember, this is solid. All Corian everywhere. There's Corian there. They got granite coming up there. Corian counter, Corian backsplash, Corian sills. Never have to worry about anything rotting out that way. But yeah, they're definitely over the top when it comes to building. And then as far as blinds are concerned, if you're driving, this is what you would use for your sun visors. So you would go down, and that would be your sun visor, either up or down. And then if the passenger could do the same thing as well. And you can do them both at the same time or individually. And then you also have, as well as the driver and the co-pilot, and then you can go down, and if you see over there, that's going down as well. So this whole thing can be completely blacked out. There's also valances up there. And some of the windows do need to be cleaned. There's more speakers here, speaker there, speaker there, speaker there. They definitely went for the speakers. And then to raise everything, I'm going to go like this. And it will stop automatically, each one, as it goes up. That stops. Then this stops right here, just because I was adjusting them down. Oh, I'm sorry. And there is one more over here. Sometimes this one, I don't know why. Let me see here. Driver. Oh, there we go. So this one gets hung up in the thing, but it works just like the rest. You see, now they're all going down at once. And all up at once. So pretty interesting. We really like it. It's been a good coach to us. And I will do a walkthrough of the outside.